You know that feeling, right? The endless cycle of cleaning, tidying, just trying to keep up. But what if I told you that inside that routine, there's a hidden power? A power that can actually boost your health, your safety, and yeah, even your bank account. So today, let's unlock the hidden power of housekeeping. So let's get real for a second. When you think about housekeeping, what comes to mind? Is it just a boring, thankless chore, or could it actually be a life-changing habit? Because, the space between those two ideas, that's where everything changes. Stick with me, and I think we can flip that switch for good. Okay, so first things first, we have to look beyond just wiping down a counter or picking up clothes. We need to completely rethink what housekeeping actually is. Because I promise you, it is so much more than just tidying up. Now, check out this definition. The two words here that completely change the game are systematic management. See, this reframes the whole thing. It's not about reacting to a mess after it happens. It's about proactively creating a system that keeps your space in a state of order and cleanliness. And this quote it nails it. It's not about looking good, it's a proactive practice. That right there is the big light bulb moment. Good housekeeping isn't about cleaning up problems. It's about stopping them from ever happening in the first place. And honestly, if you get that one idea, you're going to get everything else we talk about. All right, so let's follow that thought and see where it leads. The very first ripple, the one that hits you immediately, is all about your personal well-being. It all kicks off with your physical and mental health. I mean, really think about this. Every single time you wipe down a surface or run the vacuum, you're not just cleaning. Nope. You're basically running a mini health mission. You are actively getting rid of the bacteria, the viruses, the dust, and all the allergens that make you sick. You are literally making the air you breathe healthier. And the effect on our minds? Well, it's just as powerful. We've all heard it, right? A cluttered space leads to a cluttered mind. It just feeds that feeling of stress and anxiety. But when you flip that script, when you create order on the outside, you get this incredible sense of calm and control on the inside. It helps you focus, it beats back procrastination, you just get your head back in the game. Okay, so that's the first ripple. Now let's watch it spread out a bit. Because beyond your own health, good housekeeping creates this bubble, this zone of safety for everyone who shares that space with you. Your family, your coworkers, anybody. And this all boils down to 4 key areas. You're not just crossing your fingers and hoping for safety. You are actively building it. You're reducing the chances of accidents, you're minimizing fire risks, you're keeping pests out, and you're even spotting bigger problems before they turn into disasters. These aren't just nice side effects. These are active safety protocols. And please do not underestimate this point. Something as basic as keeping the floor clear can prevent one of the most common ways people get hurt, both at home and at work. You know that box you have to step over every day? That charging cable sneaking across the floor? Yeah, that's an accident just waiting for its moment to happen. In this world, clean absolutely equals safe. Okay, are you ready to zoom all the way out? Let's look at the widest ripple of all, and this is the one that might just blow your mind. The economic impact. That's right, good housekeeping is good for your wallet. I mean, just look at this. The logic works everywhere. At home, taking care of your stuff makes it last longer, which means you're not shelling out money to replace it, and it keeps your property value up. At work, an organized space means people can actually focus and get things done, and they're happier doing it. It's a total financial win-win, no matter how you slice it. And if you run any kind of business, this is a real game changer. Think about a customer walking in. A clean, organized space immediately says, "We've got our act together. You can trust us." It also means you're not going to get hit with fines for safety violations. And for your team, it shows you care, which makes them proud to work there. Okay, so we get the why. We know it's important, but that brings us to the big question. How do you actually do it? Well, think of this next part as your practical get-it-done toolkit. The foundation, the thing that holds it all together, is this one simple but incredibly powerful idea, clean as you go. It's exactly what it sounds like. Instead of letting all the little messes build up into some giant, overwhelming monster of a chore, you just deal with them right then and there. Spilled something? Wipe it up. Done with a tool? Put it back. That one change can revolutionize your whole approach. And once you've got that principle locked in, you can start building tiny daily habits. We're talking about things that take, a few minutes max? But doing them every day, that's what stops chaos from ever getting a hold. Just making your bed in the morning, for example, can set a productive, positive tone for your entire day. Then you just layer the bigger tasks on top of that foundation. You've got your weekly stuff like vacuuming, and then your monthly or seasonal tasks like deep cleaning or decluttering. See how it all fits into that system? It's all about small, consistent efforts adding up to huge, lasting results. So as we wrap this up, if there's just one idea that sticks with you, please let it be this. Housekeeping is not a punishment. It is not a chore you have to suffer through. It is an active, ongoing investment in your health, your safety, your finances, your entire quality of life. Just think about that. This isn't a once-a-year thing. 365 days a year, the space you're in is having an impact on you, whether you notice it or not. And to manage that impact, you really need a 100% commitment. Now, hold on. I'm not talking about a commitment to being perfect. Forget perfect. That's impossible. I'm talking about a commitment to being consistent. Because that day in, day out effort, that's the real magic key to unlocking that safer, healthier life we've been talking about. And all that consistency really comes down to one simple choice. The choice to make this a priority. Because when you choose to prioritize your environment, what you're really doing is choosing to prioritize your own quality of life. You're choosing to create a space that helps you, that supports you, instead of one that drains you. Which brings us to the last and maybe the most important question of all. After everything we've talked about, what is the one small change you're going to make today to start your own ripple effect? Just one thing. Think about it. Thanks for joining me.